Hi everyone, this is our early afternoon check-in. I'm using a brand new deck and I already have one card on the table. Lenormand from the outside. You see, it almost reminds me of the American, like a Betsy Ross type of flag or something like that. For America. We're checking to see, what this deck has to tell us. We've never used this deck before. I tried to once, but haven't been able to sit down and read through the booklet because, life happens and you end up with a lot of things that you've got to do. So because of that, well, life just gets busy, right? So this is number 33. So we're going to actually use the book today. Please bear with me. It's not what I intended, but, well, sometimes you just have to give in to whatever it is that's going on around you. So this is card number 33. The first thing I want to point out is 33 is a master number. 33 is also connected to the Masons. And then you've got the master key right smack in the middle. And it's inside the dragon egg. And look at the dragon laying down, of course, guarding the treasure, which is the key. You can't go anywhere without the key. Pretty much, that's what it's telling you. You cannot get anywhere. You can't go anywhere. My hair is crazy right now. You can't go anywhere without a key. If you're trying to get into a house, you got to get a key. If you're trying to get in and open a door, you're trying to, get in, you need a key. You're trying to get your car to start, you need some kind of key. So the key, okay? The key indicates that something is 100% certain. So whatever it is that you have on your mind right now, Libra, it's 100% certain. When asked if something is going to be heard, should always be interpreted as a positive reply, and that means a yes. This card fell out all on its own. I didn't ask for this card. It just fell out all on its own. Now, let me just tell you, that is the best card I think in the deck, most likely. How can you get anything better than the master key, which opens everything? As I often tell y'all when I'm acting, like government officials, for like the mayor, will give any person coming into the country or to their city that they feel has made a good contribution to society or to the world, they will give them the key to the city, which is the master key. Oh, wow. You got the mummy? I don't know. I don't know what that is. It doesn't even have a number on it. So I don't even know. Hi. I don't even know if that is part of. It doesn't even have a number on it. It's just a sarcophagus. So let's see if it's in here. If it's not, then we'll just leave it, okay? This is the early afternoon check-in. We're using the Lenormand deck. It's called Mystical Lenormand. And it's not something we've used before. I don't think so. One of our actual cards. So that must be like, like the Joker is in the playing cards in the cartomancy, okay? What would you like for us to know? What would you like for us to see, please? Number 12, the owls. See that? So let's see what number 12 has to do with anything. The owls. It says, this card stands for nervousness, a mad rush, and sorrows. Moreover, it indicates telephone calls. The two owls can also symbolize two elderly women. So if you're not dealing with two elderly women, you may be dealing with or hear from someone else and is going through something, as I stated before. And hello again to anybody that comes on. What else would you like for us to know, Spirit? Please and thank you. Is this the number 2? Let's see, this is the number 2. Clover. This is the Clover card, the number 2. I love the ladybugs. Do you know that if a ladybug comes land on your hand, that is a sign of really good luck? Of course, we're talking metaphysically, guys. This is a metaphysical channel, as it does relate to tarot. Okay, so that's the ladybug, but it's called the Clover. It says this card brings luck and hope. If it is close to the person, if it is close to number 6, which we did not get in number 6, or the clouds. However, you won't be lucky. So if it's near the 6, then the person will not be lucky. But otherwise, it's a very lucky card. So you already have 2 cards on deck that are extremely lucky. You have the Master Key and you have the Clover. I don't think you could get better, but you know, I just finished saying that the first thing I turned over. What else would you like for us to know, Spirit? Thank you so much. This is the number 6. I don't know. There's some monkey and a bird. There are clouds and there's a dragon in the sky. I think you can see it there on the left. I don't know if it's left or right the way you're seeing it, but the way I'm viewing it, it is my left. Card number 6, it says clouds. It says the clouds card always points to an unclear, unfathomable situation. It is essential to look closely at the cards around it. The light side of the card, which is what brought my attention to the dragon, okay, brings something essential to everything that's around it. The light side of the card brings an improvement. The dark side brings deterioration of the situation. I noticed the light side first. So even though this person is going through something right now, I don't think this is you, Libra Collective, but if it is, what advice I can give you, because I'm feeling such heaviness from these cards. The owl card told us somebody has nervous anxiety, somebody's going through it. So if I were to give the Libra Collective any advice at all, advice I would give you is just breathe, go through this, breathe, go through it, breathe. You can't go backwards, okay? Some things not go backwards, you have to go forward. As painful as it is, forward through it, okay? It's like a tornado, but the massive ones that touch down, and you go into the basement and you wait, right? You're waiting for that to be done. This is similar. You're not going away from the tornado. The tornado's already over wherever you are. So the only thing you can do is go to shelter in place, right? So that's what this is talking about with the owl and with the cloud energy. Through something, you need to go through it. Even if you feel like it's gonna affect you in such a bad way, you're being protected. So but you gotta go through it. There's no way around experience it, whatever it is. So go through it, but breathe, because I feel like I can't breathe. Between my solar plexus and my chest, I feel like my lungs can't expand. So someone is going through it and maybe holding their breath through having an anxiety attack. And an anxiety, again, I'm not a medical provider. I am not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. But I've had anxiety attacks. And they feel short of a heart attack when they're extreme. So if you are experiencing anything like that, pain in your chest or shortness of breath, do go see a doctor to make sure that nothing's wrong. But you very well may be having an anxiety attack. Feels very much like a heart attack because it starts being very painful in the chest and hard to breathe, okay? But it can clear, but you got to go through it. Have you ever seen a puppy dog? And it's a poor example. Have you ever seen a puppy dog? It's time for bath. What do? They hold on to the door and they're not letting the master take them into the bath. Some of them don't want to take a bath. And they're holding on to the door, and then they put their little feet out, their paws and stuff. They don't want to go in. That's what I feel this person is doing energetically. They're not allowing themselves to go through this storm. If you allow yourself to go through the storm, one, it finishes faster. It ends faster. Number 2, breathe, because this too shall pass. So stop holding your breath because it's not helping. As a matter of fact, you may cause yourself cardiac arrest. Don't do that. What else, Spirit? What else? And thank you. This is card number 21. I don't know if it's a mountain, but it's card number 21. Let's see what it says. And again, guys, please remember, I'm right next to the phone. This is like not even 18 inches away from my face. So, of course, you're going to see all these things that you don't see if you would meet me on the street looking down at the phone and at the card. So, of course, you see folds. So, please be kind and stop, placing silly things in the comments. At the place where the mountain appears, there's a blockage. An obstacle has to be overcome, and nothing is working at the moment. The card can also indicate a powerful enemy. What did I just finish saying? When you're going through the mountain, is there any way for you to get through it without going through and over the mountain? No, there isn't. I'm gonna turn this off. There isn't. You see how he's going through and he's saying, and y'all see me shuffling, so you can't even make this up. Whoever it is I'm talking to, see the sun, so the sun will come out. You're not going to be in the darkness forever or in a valley where you feel like you can't see your way out. But you must go through it, my friend. You cannot just say, oh yeah, if I close my eyes and wish it away, it's going away. No, it's not. Wow, I didn't even get to ask what else is coming. This card just flipped straight out of my hands. This is card number 34. 34. You see the koi? Koi are supposed to be very, very, very 4. See, card 34. I feel like I'm playing bingo. This is the first day. This is the first day since I got this deck. Actually, when I bought this deck, these cards, a lot of these were meant for retail. But when I started doing tarot again on YouTube, I decided to open them and them just be like a treat for us. The fish, card number 34. The fish is the classical card for money. Wow. Everything you do with finances and money is indicated by this card. It can also stand for a businessman. So I'm going to say something in case you haven't looked, or in case you haven't looked. I don't know why I said that. In case you haven't noticed. So far, for the Libra Collective, we've got the Master Key, we have the Clover, and we've got the Koi Fish. All of this, if you're dealing with finances, your finances are going to be fine. Whoever this is, I don't even know if this is the Libra Collective, but if it is the Libra Collective that is going through something very difficult right now, all of this stuff is wishing you luck. So all of the things that are here, you're not even looking at the bright side of things. You're not even looking at the fact that good things are coming your way. Phenomenal things, actually. Oh, wow, that card just... Did you see the way it flipped? I don't know if the camera caught that. Card number 25. That card just went choing. Okay. That's pretty. I think that's a crow. Sorry. I think that's a raven. I believe it's a raven. Card number 25. Because ravens come in 2 different colors. That looks like a raven to me. This is called the ring. I said, oh, he's got a ring in his beak. I didn't even see that. See that? So the raven has a ring in its beak. Okay, sounds good. What does it say? The ring is the classical card for partnership, marriage, a relationship, or a connection. If this card lies on the right of the person, if the card lies on the left of the person, however, it can indicate that a relationship is going to end. So this person is experiencing, whoever we're picking up on somebody whose relationship is coming to an end. Wow, it's getting hotter. I thought it wasn't that hot, but it is hot. Let's see what the temperature is. It's 82. That's too hot for me. For delicate me. I had a heat injury in the military years ago, and I've never been the same. So I can't stand anything over 70 degrees. I start feeling very uncomfortable. But I can stand the cold. So somebody's relationship most definitely is... Whoa. These cards just don't stay in my hands. It is coming to an end. That I'll pick up later. I'm sorry to hear that, but sometimes Wow, I hope this is not the ending card. Sometimes it happens. It's not because we want it, but sometimes it happens, okay? Not all marriages are meant to last, is what I'm trying to say. So my heart goes out to you, but not all marriages or relationships in general are meant to last. People have to have more than just sex and just money in common. Okay, let's go. What else, Spirit? You've given us some beautiful cards, and we thank you for the information. But there are two messages here. Somebody's having a really good time and money is about to unfold for you, and somebody's having a really hard time and thinking that everything is lost. Card number 3, the ship. I'm not exactly sure. You know what? I'm not even sure who that belongs to right now, so let me take a look. If the card lies close to the person, a long journey will take place. The card can also indicate wealth due to inheritance or thriving business. Again, are heeding my warning and allowing yourself to go through whatever it is you're going through, whether divorce, separation, or ending of a business even, who is buying you out or you're buying them out. Just let yourself experience it. I'm not going to tell you it's not painful. I'm not here to tell you it's not painful. I'm not here to tell you it's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm here to tell you you have to go through so that this can change for you. So you can get the riches. So you can gain the benefit. You can gain the money. Meanwhile, Libra Collective in general, man, can I come live with you? You're banking. You're about to be banking if you're not. Your money is coming in spades. So, oh yeah. Like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. Type in the comments, oh yeah, because the Kool-Aid man goes to wall, bring you the picture of Kool-Aid, which was kind of ironic because he was a picture of Kool-Aid. But oh man, Kool-Aid was so awesome with some nice ice cubes. Oh yeah. Remember when we used to eat, well, for those that remember, we used to eat the Kool-Aid and then our fingers would be our tongues would be the color of the Kool-Aid, and so would our finger. Yeah, I was that girl. What else, Spirit? Please and thank you. A lot of cards wanted to pop out, and that's a no. Oh, wow. I think this is the stork in this deck. Card number 17. So again, they've already mentioned move. So I'm going to reiterate that. They've already mentioned move with the ship number 3. Number 17. It is the stork. It says stork. It says storks. The stork denote changes. This can be moving a house or a new beginning if it stands for a person. It symbolizes a kind-hearted woman as well. So I don't know. Are you going towards a kind-hearted woman? If you are, then here, this is for you. Look at the way, do you see the baby? That's cute. See the baby? It's in a cup. That was the delivery. But see, the stork has babies of their own. This is a very auspicious reading. Oh my gosh. Guys, whatever you're going through, even if it's the smallest of things, let me give you a synopsis of what I went through. And this is just as an example. It's not because, oh, please cry for me. No, it's done. It's done. Thank you, Jesus. Saturday and Sunday, my car was at the shop. When they told me I'd have it back by the end of the day, it didn't happen that way. I ended up in a hotel room. I ended up with no car. The car rental was closed. I live in a place that is still a lot like Europe, where certain things are closed after hours and on the weekend, especially on Sundays. Things can be closed around here on Sundays. They live very much the European way. So, okay, fine. So I was stuck for 2 days at Firestone. And then I did not get my car back till 6:48 p.m. last night. That's late. That's even after hours. An hour, almost 2 hours after hours, because they close at 5. Okay? So did I want to go through all of that? This is just an example. Did I want to go through all of that? No. Did I want my car back? Sure. So here I had to walk to the hotel. It was only 2 miles away. But I had to walk to the motel because the car rental place was closed. They're not open until today. I don't need it. I'm in my car. So again, however big or small it is that you're going through, this is a big one that I'm not trying to belittle it. Okay. But I am telling you, you're making it more of a mountain than it needs to be. because how easy or how hard it is up to you. You cannot. Hi Sandra, how are you doing, mama? Haven't seen you for a while. Oh, I'm sorry, you got a whooping today. I'm sorry, Aaron. But again, however hard it is, or slightly easier, is gonna be up to you. uh that's Spirit is telling. Owl, where's the owl? Here we go. Here we have the owl. So although the owl is telling us what you're going through, as we read earlier, is still an owl. And an owl always has wisdom with it. So if you use your wisdom and calculating, wisely through all of this, strategically, it'll go smoother for you, okay? Hi, Mackie. Mackie's mama. That's so cute. Aesthetic queen. How beautiful. I love that. Okay, so let's see. Anything else, Spirit? But man, y'all have some awesome cards for prosperity. And I say you're probably going to either buy a house or move or take a long trip, because both the stork and the ship is here. So you can't get better than that. And I understand. I had a little house once upon a time. And I loved that little house. It was a 2 small bedroom. It looked almost like a bungalow. It was straight across a park that was a lake. So every evening I got to sit outside at the park because it was just across the street. And I got to walk at the lake. I got to bike at the lake. They were even sailboats that got into the middle of the lake. So when I had to leave there, I was really sad. I was extremely sad. And let me tell you something. 4-bedroom house after that. Extremely sad to have lost that house, and still today I mourn for that house. But it wasn't for me after all. It wasn't meant for me, so I had to leave. Sometimes even you go through things that you can't understand why you go through them, and you would prefer not to go through them. But look how big the other house. It was 4 bedrooms, and then they had converted the garage into another room that was fully covered, aforrado, like they say in Spanish. So it was like what do you call it? Like a efficiency apartment. And I had my washer and dryer in there, and I had an extra room for storage. I mean, it was awesome. And a big old driveway, big old house with a foyer, everything. Okay, so God gives you better things when you lose out, but you gotta just let go. Even if you don't want to let go, you've got to let go. The heaviness, that anvil you feel on yourself, on your chest, that is you wanting to remain in control of the storm. The storm is in control. You're not in control right now. What else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? Ooh. Aw. Well, there's some Make It people with a lot of rugs. They got their rugs showing, so I can't show you. Guessing this is the Lover's card in this tarot deck. And this is the card number 24. Card number 24. That is the heart. It's called the heart. The heart stands for love. The love of life and kind-heartedness. In combination with cards number 8 or the coffin cross, it denotes love sickness. I don't think I saw the... Oh, actually, there is a card number 8. Oh, wow. I didn't even see the number when I first picked this up. Y'all remember I said, oh, I can't find this one. So, yeah, we do have the card number 8. So somebody is lovesick. Aw, I'm sorry. Don't be lovesick. Yeah. Suffering. They're suffering. They're lovesick. I don't know if they're lovesick for the one that they're leaving or the Libra Collective. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Give me 2 more cards and then I'm gone. Because I need to keep working. What else? What else? Please. The moon. Card 32. And this came out last night. And last night I showed you all the beginning of the harvest moon. It was big. It was already big. 32. 32. And remember, it's not only going to be a harvest moon, which I posted. It's an hour and 40 minutes. And I know that's long. Oh my God. Really? Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to behave like I'm not disturbed. But anyway, so it was literally huge. And it's already starting to show the little piece that's taken out from the moon itself to make it look like an eclipse, which is going to be. So two very auspicious things that are going on the 17th. So again, you should watch it. But you know what? Okay, I'll spoiler alert, I'll give it here. Again, for those that are pagan or Catholic or those that just like to decorate their home, um, make an altar or make a centerpiece and make sure your candles are gold, yellow with the vanilla. Okay, it can even be gotten from the Dollar Tree. And of course the red, orange. I forgot the orange, didn't I? Yeah, so orange, but the orange bursting, what is it called? Oh my God, it totally evaded me. Okay, well anyway, the crush orange. There you go, the crush orange. And I also said to put some honey and cinnamon on them. That's only if you're gonna like them. Don't put honey and cinnamon on them if you don't intend to like them, but be sparse with the honey because if you get it on the wick, it's not gonna light. Okay? But that'll usher in monies for you. Again, I'm gonna act like I'm not wowed right now. But anyway, so this is the moon, and we're going to read on the moon. It says the moon denotes that you can count on success, acknowledgement, and promotion. It also stands for intuition, psychic powers, and the soul. So that is somebody is gaining psychic powers. That's awesome. I keep telling you guys, it looks like you're doing the work and it is paying off. So that's a good thing. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? This is our last card. Make it juicy. Not that they haven't already, right? Okay, we'll take this one. Oh, wow. Card number 16. All I can see is stars. You see the little scope there? Let's see here. Number 16. Number 16. It says stars. I was right. Stars. It says another card of luck. Wow. You guys. I mean, you're batting, I don't know. It's out of this world. Another card of luck. Depending on the questions asked, it indicates that a matter will succeed. It is the card of success. It also stands for intuition, spirituality, psychic powers, and astrology. So you already have two cards out here of psychic powers and astrology. So guys, what did you get from this reading? I will tell you what I got. Oof, okay, we're going to reiterate here. What I got is that somebody's going through a storm right now, okay? And it can be short-lived or it can continue. That depends on you. That depends on how you're going to approach a situation and whether or not you're going to give yourself room to grow out of this situation or not. It is also showing us, like I talked about the tornado, that you're going to go hunker down until it passes and experience it. Going through the mountain, there's no other way. You've got to go through the mountain. There's just no other way. Okay, so even if it's hard, even if you don't want to go through this, you must experience it. We found vows both give us wisdom, but also told us if somebody is going through it, somebody's experiencing a lot of inner turmoil, mental health issues, or something that's just giving them a lot of downcast energy towards themselves and towards the situation around them to where they don't know. Stop it. Just stop it, you weirdo. So anyway, again, guys, that's why I don't read the comments, because this is just so stupid. Anyway, but again, a lot of times people fear what they don't know. So if you're going through it, allow yourself to experience it. Even if it's for the first time that you've experienced something like that, literally, there's always a first time. We go through things, there's always a first time that we experience anything in life. So if you're going to be fearful of this, then it's going to keep you trapped in the situation even longer. Okay? So again, I have to cover this one because this one, the artist really got fancy because they even put the, the bush garden, if you know what I mean. The bush is there and untrimmed. It's in love, and there's a love sickness or a feeling of overwhelming missing of someone. Again, the mummy. What can we say about the mummy? The mummy, wow, sometimes these people were even buried while they were still alive. They were mummified, right? So stop and think about the fact that there's a lot to fear in life. The unknowns, the iffiness, the what ifs. There's a lot that we can fear. But then that prevents us from living life, prevents us from being happy, prevents us from moving forward and gaining the things that life has to offer in the positive. Okay, the moon. So again, psychic ability, perhaps some of you are just now awakening to your psychic ability that maybe you had as a child, and maybe you literally are now just figuring that, yeah, you do have psychic abilities, but maybe as a child you were told that the burning bush, right? I know the bush does need trimming on that card, but they did a good job. It looks very human-like. But nonetheless, again, this person is sitting in contemplation while they're watching and in my opinion, we can sit in contemplation. That's a good thing. Do you think the angels sit and are in fear? Or do they just go into battle? Of course, I'm sure they strategize. But do you think they sit in fear? You're little less than the angels. Remember what we said last night, and we said night before on Saturday night. Even that emperor was born that way. They were born emperor. But for whatever reason, being in the relationship that they were in, they allowed themselves to become a page. So you can allow yourself to be in fear. But what if the fear is only that? Fear of the unknown. And you're going to get through it with flying colors. Sooner do you go through it, your life changes dramatically in the positive, which is a segue to what we got. Okay? So again, you got the master key. My gosh. David, you got the master key. Okay? You have the key to everything in your hands. You've got the clover. You have what it takes. You have the luck is on your side. You have the koi fish. Again, prosperity, abundance. You have the ship telling you to move forward, but also taking you somewhere else that is a safer haven for you. Again, giving you the example of the house. It was the tiniest bungalow. It was 586 square feet. Okay? But I felt that was my home. That was my little home, and I didn't want to let it go. And then God gave me a big home of four bedrooms, and then an efficiency to boot. And I was happy in that home too. And I had never had a foyer before, and that house had a foyer. Okay? It had 2 living rooms, and it had 2 dining rooms, official one where you go and you greet everybody and you have a big old soiree, and then the other one to use on an everyday. So God will give you better, but you've got to allow God to give you better. If you don't, I promise you, what's going to happen is you literally are going to stop the flow of blessings. Okay? So again, the ship telling you to move forward, and the stork's telling you there's a house move twice over with the ship. There is a house move or a trip that needs to be had or move that needs to be made. And we do see the stork babies along with the actual baby right there. So that means a new life, a way of life. Okay? And then again, here we see the stars. And we know that from the original star, card that we have in tarot in general, it is a very auspicious energy. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, guys. You have 6 cards of auspicious good luck coming towards you, and it's your job, not mine. I can't tell you what to do. You have free will. It's your job to say yay or yay. I am going to move forward, and I'm going to claim all this beautiful, 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 beautiful energy that wants to gift me from the universe beautiful new beginnings and bright things. Or I can say, no, I'm going to stay in my sorrow. I'm going to stay in the fear. I'm going to let it continue to paralyze me. And the people that I've been reading on, which I hope it's not the Libra Collective, I hope it's the Culture, because I'd hate to think that the Libra Collective go through this. But if you do, listen, please. You don't have to stay in all of this. You don't have to stay in this energy. So the choice is going to be yours, how you go about getting out of this energy. And as y'all see, I try to do this in front of y'all all the time because I don't want the same cards to come out over and over again. That's why I shuffle in front of you. So the choice is yours. Are you going to suffer through for the next, I don't know, millennia? No, I was being sarcastic, but in some instances, guys, I'm not being sarcastic. I mean it. If you decide to stay in this, there's no way out. God is, it's like a portal almost, because God all along for the last 4 weeks now. God, and y'all need to go back into those videos. God has given you literally the master key 4 weeks ago or so. And so that door's been open, but you refuse to walk through. So here we go again. Here I'm showing you. I shuffled. This is what came out. I wasn't mean to start all over again, but you got the stork again. You got the stork again. So you are going to go through either a house move, some of you that are experiencing this. You're going to go through a house move. You're going to go through a trip. Or you're actually, did I have a, no, I had a bag to put these away. But again, do you understand what I'm saying? Again, you are your own master of your destiny. If you decide to stay stuck, then spirit, it can only put dynamite under you. And from what I saw Saturday night on the Harvest Moon reading, God is probably going to put dynamite under you. Because if that's the only way to unstick you, that's the only way to unstick you. For your own greater good. Because sometimes we don't help ourselves to the point to where it's going to damage our health, damage our mental health, or damage our financial health. There's something going on where God is going to take over and explode this to smithereens. So whether you want to move or you don't, I would rather move than have the great I am move me. Because when they get tired and move you, then shit's going to hit the fan. Much love and light to you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And to all, thank you so much for joining me. And yeah. Thank you for coming, and we will do it again another time, possibly around 6:30 tonight. Bye, guys.